Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Corner Studios. My name is Aiden Wolf. Thanks for joining me once again. Now, I was planning on doing a completely different video today. Had something in mind in regards to the best way to use an H5, Zoom H5. That's still coming. I still have it, don't worry. But then I got a message from my buddy saying, dude, I just ordered some RODE PodMics. You gotta check these out. Haven't even unboxed them yet. I have to go and unbox a mic, and I figured I'd bring you along for the ride, because you know what? You guys like mics, right? But before we do that, I wanted to announce the winner of the Aperture A-Lab microphone. Now, a bit of a funny story behind this. I put the video out. The 100 subscriber giveaway, grand news. All you've got to do is be subscribed to the page and comment on the video. We got some views on the video, but only 7 comments. So basically, of the 7 people, you had a 1 in 7 shot at winning this mic. I've already contacted the winner. His or her name is Dune Methane. So that's being mailed out to you very soon once I get your contact information back. All I do request in return is to get a picture or a video of you unboxing it or just taking it out and kind of like some of the surprise. I want to see some of that fun. And don't worry, stick around to this channel. We are going to be having more giveaways like that as we progress. So without further ado, let's go unbox a mic. I'm going to introduce you to a very special gentleman, but my transporter broke. I hate to say this. It's been a bit of a tough go. I've been using that to get around the city. And so it's the flippy thing I do, to get to from the kitchen down here from outside. It's always worked wonderfully, but now for some reason, it just decided to break. So you know what? I did get a replacement from the mechanics. A little bit of an upgrade from the other one because it's a little less painful, he says. So let's try it out. I think that one worked. All right, roll it. This is Aiden Wolf. Welcome back to Dark Corner Studios. Not the usual surround that you're used to. Actually, a little classier now.
This is classier?
Oh, yeah, you gotta see it, man. It's
man.
bad. Now, the gentleman sitting beside me, if you are in Canadian radio, or media for that matter, you know this man. You have somehow interacted with this man at some point. I would say almost everybody in radio has at one time been to your website.
Okay.
I mean, Milkman Unlimited is the place to go for the last 23 years.
So my check cleared then, did it? Yeah, that's great.
Ad is over. This is John Milky, or the Milkman, staple in Ottawa radio, and milkmanunlimited.com kicked off 96?
96. Whew. The early days of the World Wide Web.
That was an interesting time. I've actually seen shots of the original. You've come a long way.
Yeah, I don't miss HTML.
Actually, what we came here for, and this is what I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
This is the RODE PodMic. These things were released, I think, April.
Yep.
And so this is what they look like. They're little stubbies. This is so cute.
They really are.
These things are kind of changing the landscape of podcasting from the perspective of somebody that doesn't have money. Canadian, I think it's $139.
Yeah, I think I paid $129 on Amazon, or $130, $99 US.
If you're in the US, yeah, $99, and this thing gets you set up immediately. And we're gonna get a first look at this right now. Okay, so this is mid-edit Aiden. I'm really sorry to have to tell you this, but I'm the biggest idiot in the world right now. Now, I had this footage of me filming the unboxing with my cell phone. It looked pretty good. You don't need much. It's just an unboxing. And let's be honest, this microphone was probably the most underwhelming unboxing anyone has ever done. You open the box and there's the mic. That being said, there's some pretty stupid video about to show of me holding a cell phone over a box that you can barely see. But don't worry, we're going to get to the microphone and we're obviously going to test it out. So just marvel in the glory of my stupidity in deleting this footage. I don't even know how it happened. Anyways, let's get back to the show.
So this is exactly how it arrived. All right, open the box. You've got your instructions. Plug it in and go, basically, is what it's going to say. Yeah, instructions. So it's well protected, and there it is. And
That looks beautiful.
this is all that comes in the box.
Well, this is what you get for $99.
I'll hold it down for you. There you go.
All right. This is kind of a throwback to a lot of the broadcast mics.
Yep. Well, and I mean, Rode is a big name in broadcast mics. In the station that I worked at for 23 years, they had microphones from Neumann. They had microphones from the EV RE20s, of course, were big. But one of the producers that I really trusted implicitly put me on a Rode mic. He really just liked the way the Rode mic sounded on me in particular. So Rode is not something brand new to the market. These guys have been around for a long time. They know what they're doing, and they put out quality stuff all the time.
And I do have to say, with the sides done up, it looks like you're in broadcast.
Yep.
You don't feel like you're sitting, even with the Audio-Technica AT 2020.
Yep.
They still kind of have that cheap feel, and nothing against the mics; they're decent mics.
Yeah.
But they still kind of
And I've got those, and I still use them, and I like them a lot. I just find for video, when you've got, because that mic sits on the vertical plane, it does block a lot of the view of the face. Anytime I can minimize something in front of my host, I want to do that.
This has a front address on it. Don't let these grills on the side fool you. You don't want to be talking through the side. This is front address, so this has to be in front of your mouth, about a handspan away from your face.
And here's what's cool about the Rode, okay, and this microphone in particular that they've done. This has a built-in pop filter.
Oh, wow.
My limited use with these so far, it has proven to be everything it claims to be. So you don't need the little foam thing in front of it or a windscreen in front of it. It does a very good job of that on its own. The other thing that I've discovered about this microphone is it also has a built-in shock absorber. So in addition to the microphone stand absorbing any shocks or bounces off the table, the microphone has that built into it too.
And that really comes in handy when you're looking at
Or you've got a guest who doesn't know what they're doing and their elbows are all over the place.
Or you live on a busy street and a garbage truck decides to come by at like 9:30 in the morning when you're right in the middle of a podcast. So let's take a look at how they actually sound. We're going to switch over to the audio on this Rode mic, and we'll be right back. So we're back. We're on the Rode PodMic.
Yep.
And I got to say, from the sound of these, I'm going to be listening in post-production to the difference between...
And you're finicky. So I'll be curious to what you think.
I run with an NT2A for a voiceover mic. Okay. I also have an RE20 at home. I've got an RE320. I've got all the mics kind of pouring in.
It's like we're brothers.
That's one of those things where, some people have like motorbikes. Some people, no, we have microphones.
I had your level there a little high, so I apologize. I brought it down now.
Worries.
So don't judge the mic based on that. Start judging it now.
So the mic we were running off of before this, what was that?
That is from MXL. It is the BCD1, and price point. It's exactly in the same ballpark as the Rode.
But this, you get the Rode name.
Yep.
And the Rode name goes much further than you might think, from desk arms, boom arms, to shotgun mics, to everything. Rode is basically cornering the market.
Oh, yeah. But you can just holding these two mics, you can just tell the difference in the build quality. And I like my MXLs quite a bit, but I have found that, the connection point here, which is very similar on the BCD1, it's flimsy. It's got like a little plastic washer in there. If I wanted to move the mic up, because I've got the L-shaped XLR cable, I like a little more discreet look. So to move that mic so that it fits properly, putting it back together, it just seemed flimsy and whatever else. This is solid.
Yeah, no, and I got to say, when I lifted the heft out of the box, you could hit somebody with that and probably kill them.
Yeah.
Like you're talking, and the great thing about directional mics as well is the Shure SM58 was one that you could hammer a nail with it. Most directional mics are like that. They're meant to be abused because people use them in like on the road situations. And this one I think is much like that. I think you could probably hammer a nail with this thing.
Which we used to talk about in the broadcast days, using that very microphone. And I've actually seen people hammer nails with it, and it survived. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, it's the microphone will still work.
Even at $130, buy a hammer.
Yeah, hammers are cheaper. Now we're just going to check out the sound floor here. Now, obviously, in the background, you can see or you can hear a radio going somewhere. Is that your station?
It's probably my station down in the basement.
Okay, all right.
I can't hear it.
You can't.
My ears apparently are a little older than yours.
You block out a lot of the sound.
Yeah, but I mean, this is my house, right?
Yep,
so I mean, my
podcast.
wife's behind the curtain there.
Yep,
She's
tapping
clicking away
away
on a computer. I've got a radio station running downstairs. You're hearing it. I'm not far from one of the busiest streets in my city. It's like any other house. There's ambient noise.
Yep, absolutely. So for your podcast, setting up with this, 2 of these mics with a Zoom H4n, H5, or H6, and you have an instant podcast on the go. There's no excuse. It's a perfect sounding trio for a podcast.
It really is.
Professional audio on the road. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to get out of here, and I've got a whole bunch of work getting ready because we're doing Air Check Fridays starting next Friday, which means it's going to be me sitting down with a podcaster that's frustrated and doesn't know what they're doing wrong.
Oh.
And we're going to talk you through, and we're going to give you some hard to hear feedback. I think that's one of the biggest things you need to hear. Absolutely. Getting critical feedback is the only way you get better
Right on.
in broadcast. So
I think this is a podcast I should probably watch.
well, we got one more subscriber. On your way out the door, hit like, subscribe. We're going to have more
He
content.
did the
here.
ask.
We're going to have more content.
You're learning.
Yeah. We're going to have more content coming, especially I want to start working with you, especially Jesse and Jenna,
Yep.
seeing what they're doing. Definitely go check out that podcast. If you want to see how to do a podcast right, when it's 2 people who, yes, have a following, but that following is really starting to expand.
Yep.
It's
And you're also going to see they bring in a guest on Wednesdays. We even have a number of episodes where we integrate phone calls,
oh, cool.
which you can actually just plug into your Zoom.
Yeah.
And away you go. It's really simple stuff. So, yep, messypodcast.com.
All right. And have yourself a great day. I'll see you next Friday.
I won't.
This is Aiden Wolf.